Hey, what's up everybody? Fate here and welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be going through our very first episode of a brand new series on Pokemon Scarlet. Let's get into it. So, if you have been connected to the channel for the past little bit, now you'll probably know what we're about to start doing, but if you haven't been connected to the channel, seeing what's poppin' recently, then well, in my previous videos, I have played through and completed the Teal Mask, along with everything to do in it, including the Pokédex. As you can hear, as you can see, I have my fucking diploma, which is fantastic. So yeah. Yeah, let's just head straight in there. And today we're going to be starting, I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but we are going to be starting our Indigo Disk playthrough. This is the very first episode, so we're just getting everything started up, you know, getting access to the actual area for the Indigo Disk, getting the storyline started up and sorted out and shit. And yeah, that's the plan for this episode. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who were you again? The name's Fate. Oh, that's right. You're Fate. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Serrano. Oh, hello there, Veli. You're as lively as always. Didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here. As director of this academy, where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's it matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, he is, but... I do apologize, Master Fate. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Serrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yup, that's me, Director Serrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Fate specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Veli. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... Yeah, he's balding. Why did I put in that request? You can tell this man's old. Oh, that's right. The school trip to Kitakami. Fate met some of my students there, didn't he? Yes. One of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Director Serrano. I'd just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. Well, if anything can be said about Director Serrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Fate, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Oh, of course. I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Okay. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Alright, cool. Let's talk to him. Let's get ourselves over there. Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yes. Great, then let's get going. Alright. Alright, the hidden treasure of Area Zero, baby. Part 2, the Indigo Disk. There's the title card for you boys. Boys and girls. Alright, lovely skies. Love to see what we looking at right now, man. Ta-da! We're here. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. Okay. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Notice what? Look at how blue this place is. I can't tell you how long I spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see, what else? Knowing how this guy is, I'm gonna guess that he probably picked the same color 6 times before actually choosing one. Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Why did you pick Blueberry for the name? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because in the language of flowers, the blueberry is said to represent a fruitful life. I think that's where it came from, right? Yes, right, exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Fate is here as part of the exchange program. Make him feel welcome, eh? Hold on, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. You must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Serrano to remember the name of a new student. Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I've got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? You want me to do it? Well, yeah, you know this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true, but still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it like... It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Serrano just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see? And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, this might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anyone else can. I'm gonna be honest, that little thing she does with her hands where she forms that X as she's saying something that she doesn't like, not only is that cringy, but I just think it's retarded, to be honest. I think it's just kind of dumb. It's actually kind of annoying too. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge into the entrance. On you go. That's fine with me, because I remember this part. Yeah, she actually challenges me to a battle here. I need to get my team ready to go for that. Okay. The team I'm going to be getting ready is Starchild, along with Blood Moon. I think the rest of the team is just going to be out of these boxes. We get my boy Excalibur. Let's see here. Where my boy at? There you are. Get my boy MC Hammer, the Tinkaton in this bitch. There. And Gigawatt. Alright. If I remember correctly, I believe there's like ground types or some shit in this dude's team. Wait, what did I have as the team before? I don't think it was this. I'll stay with it for now. I'm gonna put you in the second slot, I think. So, well, I had something. Well, guys, I guess what's popping right now in the media? Guess it doesn't matter. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokemon battling. We hold official matches on on this central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Dr. Serrano, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here. With the sea breeze blowing over you, even when no one is battling, you often see students lazing about in the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find very surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Yeah? Oh, I suppose that's not anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? The terrestrial phenomenon was first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. But we've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the terrestrial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? Sure. Sir, I think it would be easier to understand how all that works after we go to the lower level. If you could put a little pin in that thought. Always thinking ahead, that's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle. What? Right now? Why not? I'd like to see what Fate here is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four in the League Club we have going here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Well, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. You see, that's the little dumbass symbol she does with her hands. The fucking gay-ass X she's doing. That's so... I fucking hate that. She does that so many times throughout this story, and I genuinely don't like it. Give me a good show now, you two. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Serrano once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way that he'll move on with the tour until we give him this battle. Besides, I have to admit I'm a little excited myself at the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a little better. I bet. I accept your challenge. Yay. Also, they said that she was the daughter of a gym leader in Unova. I'm pretty sure someone, like, I'm pretty sure there's something out there about her being... Oh, wait. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. I guess that means I'm representing Paldea? Or what's it called? Motherfucking... Wait, these guys have plus and minus. I don't have any ability to be scared of. But, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Flame Rush. There we go. Get the Plusle out of the way and the minus weak as shit. Good. Okay. But as I was saying... Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Man, a discharge would hit me like that. Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. It's time to go all out with pure strength. So, they said that this girl is the daughter of a gym leader in Unova. And I'm pretty sure I've heard from some people that the gym leader in particular, that she is, you know what I mean? That she is... that she's based off of, hold on, Excadrill Sweetie. Let's shake them to their core. Okay. Pretty sure the gym leader that she is the child of is actually, Clay, the ground type gym leader. Well, that shit was easy. Oh, would you look at that? You go right after those type weaknesses with precision, don't you? Something, okay. Scarlet and Violet are games that I really love. Even with the bugs in this game, I love playing this game. I've already completed everything for Pokemon Violet, so I already know how the storyline's gonna go. And I am looking forward to doing the exact same thing here on Scarlet, so that way both games are already good and everything. Well, you beat me soundly. But, yeah. You feel me? Spectacular. You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you terrestrialize one of your Pokemon, though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Well done to the both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you're dressing the part. Okay, so he's going to give me all the uniforms that are connected to the Blueberry Academy. I'm not a fan of this outfit, but there is an outfit that he gives me that I do like, and I'll change into that once I get the chance. It suits you beautifully. Now that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. The Indigo Style card. Oh, word? So, I didn't... Okay, I knew that the Teal Mask one gave me one like this, but I didn't know Indigo Disk gave me the exact same thing for them. Interesting. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons and such in Paldea. Now that you look the part and hopefully feel it too, why don't we head into the school? You can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world famous terrarium. What was I talking about before, well, I'm glad they healed my team. What was I talking about before that conversation? I don't know. But what I do know is I can open up this menu. And yeah, they gave me quite a few, actually, new outfits. So let's just look at them. So they put the autumn uniform on me. This is the spring uniform. This is the summer. The spring one doesn't look bad. The autumn one, the winter doesn't look bad either. But my personal favorite is this one. The tracksuit. I fuck with it heavy. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that outfit. Yeah, I fuck with that heavy. Alright. And time to go straight to the terrarium and continue going through this tutorial shit. But, yeah. So I guess while I'm going through shit or whatever here, I guess I can talk about maybe the future of this channel. So, first thing I want to do, right, is I want to, now that I've started this series, the Indigo Disk, I want to actually continue doing this series and actually finish off this series and actually finish off my whole, like, Pokémon Scarlet series in general and just finish everything up with this game. You know what I mean? Like, finishing the storyline and everything for Indigo Disk, doing like a couple episodes or whatever for the whole, like, Pekka Runt storyline and getting that out of the way. You feel me? I probably won't do videos of me catching all the, like, post-game legendaries of once I complete everything. Like, that whole, like, Snacksworth guy or whatever. Like, I don't really want to record myself catching all of those legendaries. I'll probably just get all the things needed and just go catch them off camera. But, yeah. This is it. The park beneath the sea has gained renown around the world. I don't know what that means. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We've been able to create a comfortable environment for Pokemon through technology. I've designed this all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you can find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into this. Tell me, Fate, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? Coastal. Goodness, really? It seems you and I will get along just great then. That's my favorite too. The breezy atmosphere is just so calming. If you need to heal up your team while you're down here, feel free to use the self-serve healing machines we've installed around the terrarium. My bad. Now then, Director Serrano, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? Huh? But don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That there is the terrarium core, which presides over all that happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that we've jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though I still don't know what the special material is within the terrarium core itself. It's never been shared publicly, has it? Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I've plumb forgotten. Briar put all of it together, so I'm not certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. Practical battle class will commence shortly in the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make their way to the coastal biome now. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session, too. This is too good of a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Fate? You can get your first taste of our school's classes. Yes. Teehee, I do love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the terrarium map to your Rotom phone for you. I bet. Hell yeah. I got the terrarium map officially added to my shit. It's fun to take a stroll through the terrarium on your own. I think I'd be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. True. So yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site in the coastal biome on your own. Well, that doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Wait, sir, you don't. But I've made sure that a dorm room has been all set up for you, Fate. So don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yes, and one other thing. Could you open your Pokedex app for me? Oh, there we go. Blueberry Pokedex. I was wondering when it was going to add that to my shit. Catch as many Pokemon here in the terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go Sawsbuck wild. It's your student life here in Blueberry Academy. So remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. Okay. Alright, well now that that's over with, let me continue talking about what I want to talk about. So, of course, first thing I want to do on this channel is I want to continue working on this Pokemon Scarlet Indigo Disk series along with any other videos I want to do regarding this game, you know what I mean? The Indigo Disk and everything else, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And then another thing I have planned, I actually don't have a lot planned to be quite honest. But one thing I had an idea for was a one-off video. I found a Twitter thread talking about a specific topic that I don't want to leak yet, because I want to talk about it in a video. And yeah, it's kind of like a drama video, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Like, you could probably say it's a drama-related video. Oh, it's definitely drama-related, for sure. So I guess you could technically call it like a drama video, for sure, but yeah. I have that's just probably going to be a one-off video where I just read a Twitter thread about some YouTube drama going on. Or I guess not really YouTube drama, just like, you know what I mean? But yeah, we just caught our very first Pokemon from the Blueberry area. That being a goddamn Dodrio. Let me go ahead and also catch myself a Doduo. That way I can have the entire evolution line for Doduo. And not have to worry about the pre-evolved form later on in my playthrough. Thank you. Okay, so we got the successful crit capture for the Dodrio. The Doduo didn't give us a crit capture, but we still caught it. So, I'll take it. Any W's we could possibly take, we're going to take it in terms of this Pokedex. Speaking of which, let me just open up the Pokedex app real quick for it. We do that. Okay, cool. We are currently sitting at 69 Pokemon seen in here. Well, caught. 72 Pokemon battled. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's a total of 240 Pokemon in this Pokedex. I'm actually 6 Pokemon away from completing my Pokedex for the Blueberry Academy shit on Violet. So, I really just need the version exclusives from this shit, man. That's literally it. Hold on. This is going to be a new thing, though. So, let me go ahead and... Because this is going to be another side quest thing, like the Blood Moon Ursa Luna stuff. So, let me go ahead and get this initial conversation out of the way. So that I don't have to deal with this later. Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere? That's right, my old partner. How are you, partner? I mean, Fate. Whoa, Perrin. That's right, good old Perrin is still kicking around. You're doing well with yourself, eh? I sure appreciated all the help you gave me back in Kitakami, tracking down the Blood Moon Beast. I never thought I'd just bump into you like this. How about I teach you a new pose to celebrate? Okay, I'll take it, but whatever. Oh, but what about the Growlithe I entrusted to you? Is he doing alright? I hope you put him on your team sometimes and do a bit of adventuring together. So you're here as some sort of exchange student, huh? Nice. What a coincidence. I just started working here. As a photographer, of course. That's amazing. Yeah, it pretty much is, right? Though I'm still sort of waiting to hear if the school likes my work, to be fair. They say they want snapshots of the terrarium and the students and all for upcoming marketing stuff. So how about some photos of you? Speaking of photos, I've got a hot tip I could let you in on. And what is that? But if I told you, I bet you'd just go running right off. How about this? I'll snap some candid shots of you catching tons of Pokemon in the terrarium. Don't worry, you won't even notice I'm nearby. If I make enough headway in my work by the time you register, say, 200 Pokemon in the Blueberry Pokedex, I'll share that hot tip. Okay, so basically for her, I gotta catch and register a total of 200 Pokemon into this Pokedex, and then go back and talk to her again, and then she'll give me access to another side quest, which hopefully will be useful. God, I really need them to add the Walking Wake quest back. Because I managed to get Iron Leaves. I ended up getting it on Violet, transferring it over to Scarlet, hoping that I can, you know what I mean? Like, actually get it over here, and then I just couldn't. I don't know if I forgot or what, but yeah. Alright, but let's just continue doing what we're doing over here, you know what I mean? Just keep it pushing. And, yeah. So, right now I actually need to go to the coastal biome to do some kind of, like, minor class thing. Which, to be honest, I don't really care about. But for now, like, I'll worry about that once I get over there. But for now, I'm just going to go around, catch some Pokemon that I still need for my decks. And just, you know, enjoy the area I'm in, you know? Hello, Execute. I don't even have barbecues unlocked, man. Once I get barbecues unlocked, I'm going to be grinding the shit out of them for battle points. Because I need to get 12,000 battle points just to get the 4 upgrades I need for these biomes. So I can basically just unlock the starters in the wild. You feel me? And then, like, after that, then, I will, you know. I know I'm gonna need, like, way more battle points after that, too. Because there's other stuff I need to use the battle points on once I actually get to a certain point. You know? Hello, regular Tauros. There we go. Wasn't throwing the ball at him. Sorry if I seem dead at all throughout this recording. I'm just, like, I am recording this at nighttime, like the night before you guys are seeing this. So I'm a little fatigued from the day I had. I didn't really have a crazy day. I'm just kind of just a little bit tired from just staying up and shit. And, yeah. I did kind of get, you know, a little bit, what's the word? Not excited, not anxious. It's like when you get really upset about something, but then, like, gives you a bunch of energy or whatever. I forgot what that's called. I don't actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or how to describe what I'm talking about. But this damn Tauros better get in the ball soon. Otherwise I'm gonna go fucking apeshit. But yeah, like, I was watching a couple videos and shit. And then, while I was watching a video, like a commentary video, I found a Twitter thread. The Twitter thread I wanted to make the video about. Like, it was just like one of the first things that I saw when I opened up my phone onto my Twitter account. And I was like, oh my god. Which, by the way, you guys should follow my Twitter account. I don't have that many followers, and I would like more. Not to mention, I mean, I don't be posting on there very often, but, I mean, I would like to be able to get some followers up on that account, so maybe I would be posting on there. You feel me? I should probably start posting more on there. You know, like posting when I release a new video or whatever. Or just like doing some community related stuff. My community though, like this community I've built up, especially on Twitter, is just not big enough to do that type of stuff right now. Which is kind of why I'd love to build it up in the future. Speaking of communities, right? I had this idea earlier today that I was thinking about doing, but not really sure on the execution. Well, I guess not the execution itself, but I guess I just don't know if I want to do it yet. And that is setting up a subreddit. That way, like, all of us could have our own little, like, area for our community to reach out to each other and shit. And just talk about my content or whatever. Or whatever you guys want to talk about. As long as it, you know, doesn't break, like, guidelines and shit. I'll probably have some sort of rules in place, but I don't want to be too crazy with it. You know? Like, I don't plan on being too strict, but I also don't plan on, like, putting a bunch of crazy-ass rules in. Like, I don't want you guys to just think you can say whatever the fuck you want whenever you want and get away with it on there. However, I don't want y'all guys to be, like, feeling like prisoners, or, like, not really prisoners, but, like, you feel me? Just, like, people that just don't get to say shit about others. I don't want y'all feeling that way at all. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Caught ourselves a trap inch. Type shit. Alright. Cool. Now I have... Oh my god. It's always the ones you don't need getting in your way the most, for real. You know what would be cool? So... Ooh, Smeargle. Something that would be cool about Indigo Disk, and something that has never happened on my base game Scarlet and Violet playthrough or my Teal Mask playthrough for Scarlet, is I've never found a shiny during a playthrough. I found after I ended my Teal Mask playthrough, when I was doing like Pokedex completion for Teal Mask and like working on setting up my PC boxes and shit correctly. When I was doing all of that, I found 3 shinies for myself. That being a shiny Sableye, a shiny Paldean Wooper, and a shiny Lechonk. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've never actually found one like mid-recording, you know? What the fuck is that? Another Trapinch. I feel like Flygon would be a cool shiny to get. No cap. I remember watching, I watched Purple Cliff's stream of when he first started his Indigo Disk playthrough. And he found 2 shiny Vibravas back to back playing his shit. Granted, I think when he entered, he got hit with an immediate, like mass outbreak with what's it called? With Vibravas, but yeah, he managed to find 2 of them back to back shiny. Like he found a shiny one, caught it, and then like maybe like a few seconds to like a minute later, he found another one basically right next to the first one. And like that is crazy. The back to back. Flygon is like, it's a decent looking shiny as well. I don't hate it. I actually fuck with it. And if there was a Pokemon I would love to get shiny on here, it is that guy. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind what shiny. I wouldn't mind any shiny. The only shinies that I'm kind of like iffy about whether or not I would want are really just the shinies that need to be traded to evolve. Because right now, I'm kind of in a position where if I get a shiny, I want it fully evolved. Unless I already have a shiny version of that fully evolved Pokemon. Because it would be kind of cool to start building up like a living dex of certain Pokemon. So if I have enough Pokemon, if I have enough shinies of a certain Pokemon to set up a living dex of that line, then I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know? There really isn't anything anyone can do to stop me from that. I don't know why I mentioned that, but yeah, I'm not wrong. And, yeah. Hi, Tauros. I'm sorry, my eyeball itches. There we go. Don't know why I had to say that, but whatever. Not really sure what else to talk about. My legs are hurting from sitting like this, though. Yeah, I don't really like trading to evolve Pokemon in these games. I'm kind of glad in the more recent generations that we haven't really had, and like we've had little, if any, trade evolutions past few generations, which I fuck with genuinely. But I think that trade evolution is just fucking annoying. Especially the ones where you need to give the Pokemon a certain item to get them to evolve. It's fucking. You have to give them a certain item, and then you also have to, like, on top of giving them that certain item, you also have to trade them to evolve. Like, that shit's, like, low-key annoying. No cap. I'm not a fan of it at all. You know what I mean? Let's go. Alrighty. So yeah, we got ourselves a Vibrava, send that guy out of the box. Okay. I am trying to think though, what Pokemon, if I did want to make a team out of the Pokemon here in the Indigo Disk, what Pokemon would I want on that team? I mean, I do heavily fuck with Archaladon. Like, I fuck with that guy heavy. Archaladon or Hydrapple. One of those could be my dragon types. I did use Archaladon for my Violet playthrough of the not Teal Master. What's it called? Not Indigo Disk. That's what it's called. I did use Archaladon for that. In fact, when I first played Indigo Disk, I think that was during like an Archaladon like mass outbreak event that was going on at that point. And when that was going on, I took advantage of it. I went to one of the spots where the mass outbreak was going on, and I ended up shiny hunting for a shiny Archaladon. And I ended up finding one and catching one. So yeah, I had a shiny Archaladon on my team. Well, it was... The hunt in particular was for Duraludon, but I evolved it into Archaladon later on. Pretty sure it's level 100 on Violet right now. Just chilling, you know? So yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what I would use now that I think about it. Like, outside of either or between Archaladon or Hydrapple, I don't really know what else I would use. Flygon is a really useful Pokemon though, for certain situations. What I do know is that the Pokemon, like when we get to the Elite Four of the Indigo Disk, like the Terrarium Elite Four, when I get to those guys, I'm going to have to, for Drayden specifically, I'm going to have to create a new team of Pokemon just so I can battle against his grunts, and then I can probably just switch back to my regular team afterwards, or just combine my regular team with the new team. So yeah, and if I remember correctly, that's exactly what I had to do for my Violet playthrough of this shit. In fact, a Pokemon in particular that I used for my Violet Indigo Disk team for my Drayden Elite Trial, since he made you use a different team that you caught all the members of in the terrarium. Like, since he makes you do that, one Pokemon I had in that team was Flygon, right? I don't remember what nature the Flygon was, but I remember it had like, I think it was a Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Dragon Dance. I know it was one of those sets. It had Dragon Dance to boost its attack and speed, and then Dragon Claw and Earthquake for stab. And I want to say it had some kind of coverage move for its fourth slot. I don't know. But yeah, that shit was fun. I just remember building up that Flygon along with the rest of that team. Just giving it like an actual good move set for the double battle and shit. Giving them... Checking to see if they actually have beneficial natures or at least decent natures, which I'm pretty sure all of them had like either neutral natures or like at least natures that boosted one of the stats that I wanted it to boost without lowering one of the stats that I didn't want it to lower. So I was good on that front. I was good on the move sets and everything. Spent like maybe 20 minutes or so, however long I spent, catching those Pokemon and fully evolving them and setting up their move sets and checking their nature and all that. Seeing what abilities some of them had. Just for when I actually get into the battle, I basically just have... Like, I basically just got my boy, Flygon just basically soloing all the battles. I think there was one instance where he almost went down, and I had to be really careful with him. But I think he ended up just clutching the shit out somehow. There we go. Finally caught the damn Magmar that was giving me trouble. Cool, cool, cool indeed. Gonna be honest though, don't know whether or not this was actually the team I was rocking with for a while, but it's fine. I've caught myself a Magby and a Magbar now, so 2 of the 3 members of that evolution line are caught. The only problem is the Magmar to Magmortar evolution is a trade evolution with the Magmarizer item. Oh, hi. Wild Flygon. I'll go ahead and add you to my collection real quick. Finish off the Flygon line. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. I don't know if it's the way I'm wearing these headphones or what, but they kind of hurt my jawline somehow. I don't know what it is, pimp. Ah. These fucking things would set up sandstorms, huh? Start throwing some Ultra Balls. Great. Now, I guess a repeat of the Magmar situation is going to happen again, huh? I'm just spamming Ultra Balls and hoping one of them lands. That's whatever. Gives me time to talk to you guys, I guess. Jesus Christ, just stay in the ball. Between the Magmar we just dealt with and this fucker, I don't know what it is. But yeah, man, now that I'm gonna be honest though, now that I've finished I've finished everything that I needed to do in for both the base game of Scarlet and Violet and for the Teal Mask. I've completed everything that I could in both of those. So literally the only thing I have to do is finish my Indigo Disk stuff for Scarlet, along with finishing off the Pokedex for both Scarlet and Violet's Indigo Disk shit. And then and then finish up all the post Indigo Disk stuff after for Scarlet, and then after that both of those games are done. And the next thing you'll probably see from me is me making videos. I'll probably either start my Legends Arceus Let's Play, because that's the only game I haven't done a Let's Play yet for Pokemon, or I'll probably take another hiatus from YouTube, or, some other shit will happen. Not entirely sure though. Guess it just depends on what I plan on doing. Yeah. But for now though, I got plans to continue doing this Indigo Disk series, you know what I mean? I got plans to do at least one one-off video related to drama, and a Twitter thread that I found that I want to, talk about for a little bit on camera. Hopefully not too long, but I do have some points I want to bring up about it and shit, because I do think it's ridiculous what people be... let's just say it's a little situation that people are trying to cancel a certain streamer for, and well, I guess it's not a massive group of people. It's really just a singular Twitter thread that I want to just skim through and talk about and shit. So yeah, you know what I mean. Damn, bro. Ah, damn. I think my jaw is swollen up. Ah. Alright, cool. Well, we're putting in some work low-key on this Pokedex right now. This is low-key what I did for a long time when I first started my Indigo Disk playthrough on Violet. I just grinded out catching a bunch of Pokemon from my Pokedex, which I still didn't get the 200 mark that Perrin wanted me to get. But yeah, I barely got any progress done on the storyline by the time I barely got any progress done on the story before actually, doing anything like that. Where is the coastal biome? So they want me to go here. We set that as a destination. Apparently Scizor spawns here. Interesting. According to the map, at least. Why are these guys here? Also, if I'd have known the wild Scizor pop up if I'd have known that Scizor pops up as wild Pokemon in the Indigo Disk, I would have just went onto Violet, caught a wild Scizor, and then transferred it over to Scarlet for my Scizor option instead of actually catching a Scyther, buying a metal coat from a store, and then evolving it like that, Also, I did not know I was gonna find a wild Rhydon out here. Fun fact, actually, just like how I avoided doing like 1 or 2 trait evolutions for the Teal Mask DLC by getting them out of Terra Dens, there were actually 2 evolutions I got out of the way for trait evolutions that I didn't have to do because of Terra raids when I did Indigo Disk on Violet. One of them was Rhyperior. Managed to get a water Terra type Rhyperior out of a 5-star raid. Wow, the frame rate right now is crazy. But the other one was Electivire. Yeah, I don't remember what Terra type that one was. I want to say it was like Terra Fire or something. But yeah, I ended up being able to beat that guy, and then I got myself a feel me? Got myself an Electivire that way as well. So if I remember correctly, I only had to do 4 trait evolutions for my what's it called? My goddamn. And I only had to do 4 trait evolutions for my little Pokedex ting on Violet. That was Kingdra, I believe Magmortar. No, I caught a wild Magmortar on Pokemon Shield. That's how I got Magmortar. Alolan Grimer. But I needed Kingdra to evolve from trade evolutions. Don't entirely remember the rest of them, to be honest. I know Alolan Golem was another one. Don't know about the others. Oh yeah, I remember playing this shit though back on Violet. I remember using an Alolan Muck on my Violet Indigo Disk playthrough. I didn't use it all the way through, but I used it for a good majority of the playthrough. Granted, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, so I ended up like, oh shit. Hi, Meowstic. Like, I didn't know what I was doing with it, because I know if you build a muck, especially an Alolan muck, I'm sure if you build it correctly, I'm sure you could probably have a pretty decent competitive muck. But I just didn't know what I was doing when I was building it, so Like, I just kind of had a mediocre setup for it, and pretty sure that came back to bite me later, which is why it got replaced later on. Do I remember who it got replaced by? Nope. But for right now, I don't really care. At some point, though, I do need to go and buy some more quick balls. The fact that all my other Pokeballs are at, all the Pokeballs I use a lot of are at like the 150 mark and over, and then my quick balls have gone under the 130 mark. It's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Okay, but yeah, I wanna probably for the final thing I do on this video, at the very least, I wanna go ahead and I want to go ahead and get that little class thing done, you know? Get that class from... Get that class up there done and shit, and then, yeah, go from there. Cool. What the hell? That's a lot of picky peck. Alright, let me go ahead and catch one real quick. Go ahead and add picky peck to my collection. I was just gonna catch that Esper I just caught and then keep it pushing, but I didn't realize there were all of these picky peck right here. There had to have been like at least half a dozen right here. You know? So yeah, we got that guy. Cool, you can go to the box. It's whatever. Bam. Hopefully that primer. Cool. I'm hoping I don't see any new Pokemon running through here, so then I can just get this class thing out of the way. Okay, we right here. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, Fate. You didn't have any trouble finding the place. It was fine. I'm so glad to hear it. Alola, everybody. Shall we get started? Looks like we have a new face here with us today. I'm sure you're all enjoying the tropical climb we've recreated here at the coastal biome. But remember, it's really for the many Pokemon you'll find living here, adapted for such weather. One such species has even grown exceptionally larger than it might in other regions, thanks to all the lights exposed to here. Okay, I'm assuming he's talking about a Alolan Exeggutor with that one. That's right, certain species of Pokemon can have completely different appearances depending on the region. We call this variation a regional form. And that brings up today's task. I'd like each of you to catch one of these Pokemon, specifically an Alolan form Pokemon. When you've got one, come and report to me. Now get catching. Now I have caught one already. I caught an Alolan Grimer, and I have caught an Alolan Geodude and an Alolan Graveler as well. Many of our classes here at Blueberry Academy are practical ones like this. So off you go. Don't overthink it and just do your best for this first class. Okay, so let me just go ahead and talk to the dude. Because I already have multiple. Yes. So I have this Alolan Geodude, Alolan Graveler, and this Alolan Grimer. I'll just show him the Alolan Grimer. That's one, alright. You have, without a doubt, got yourself an Alolan Grimer. See, Grimer were brought over to Alola to solve the garbage disposal problems here. Over time, the Grimer ended up in this form. Wait, Fate, you already finished the assignment? It was a walk in the park. So battling isn't your only talent then. You've got a knack for catching Pokemon too. It's easy to see how high level students must be at a Naranja Academy. Alright, everyone gather around. Okay. We're all out of time for today, so that'll have to be it for this class session. If you didn't manage to catch a Pokemon in time, that'll be your homework to complete before our next session. Class dismissed. Man, really? Guess I'm stuck with homework. Imagine not finishing that shit. That's because everyone else stood around chilling while I actually... Well, then again, I already got it done before I came here. So, Fate, what did you think of your first Blueberry class? It was easy. My word, so the classes at your academy are even more demanding? Oh, I was supposed to go make an appearance at the club room. Shoot. I'm afraid this will have to be the end of our little tour, but let me leave you with one more tip. Here at Blueberry, we have lots of extracurricular tasks you can do called Blueberry Quests, or just BBQs for short. They're sort of like missions that the school assigns to students out and about in the terrarium. You might be asked to have your Pokemon do some auto battles or to catch specific Pokemon. Those sorts of things. You never know what the next BBQ might be or where you'll need to go to carry it out. But if you do what's asked of you, you'll earn Blueberry points, also called BP. BP is a kind of school currency you can use in the cafeteria or at the school store. You might be able to use it for club activities in the future too. Anyway, the long and the short of it is that you should do BBQs and get yourself BP. Okay, don't really want to read all that. And that's it from me. Sorry for having to dash, but I really must be off now. Enjoy your time at Blueberry Academy. Will do, homie. So you get a little bit of a tutorial, you know what I mean? Oh? Hey, this is Fate's phone, right? It's me, Carmine. I heard the news. You got picked for Blueberry Academy's exchange program, right? Yup. Ah, one of my teachers told me. Never thought we'd be fellow students of BB Academy. Anyway, you should totally come show your face. It's been too long already. Now let me think. Where could we meet up? Oh, have you been to the terrarium? There's a space called the Central Plaza right in the center of the dome. I'll meet you there. Don't keep me waiting if you know what's good for you. Man, shut up. Is that a Wild Blistle or is that his? That's his. Alright, well, let me go ahead and just heal at this spot. Because I'm pretty sure healing at these spots actually are what gives me, like fast travel points at these locations. So now that I've healed here, hopefully that means that this spot is now a fast travel point. Okay. Okay, I gotta move a little bit away. Yes, I have this as a fast travel point now. Dubskis. Oh, hold on, let me catch that Comfey real quick. But yeah, we are nearing the end of this video. After we catch this Comfey, I'll be fine with having that as my stopping point for today. And there we go. Successfully captured the Comfey. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Completed some... Oh, yeah, we got the barbecues out of the way as well. We got them unlocked, I should say. There we go. Got the Comfey. Hold on. I got a prick. Yeah. That's going to be fun to start grinding. That took way too long for me to do on Violet, to be honest. Alright. So I'm going to end the video off here, guys, for now, though. So if you like what you saw, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. If you want to check out my other socials, you can go to the About section of the channel, or to the description of this video and all my other videos. With that all being said, my name is Fate. This has been episode 1 and the very first episode of Pokemon Scarlet in the Indigo Disk, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.